Well, no matter our age, we all want to look our best.
So true, and it's okay to get a little assistance to maintain our bodies. Today's Fresh Look sponsor, Hada Cosmetic Medicine in Champaign, Dr. Suzanne Truppen, along with Janie Kaye from the great folks over at Hada, talking a little bit about CoolSculpting today, amongst other things. It's good to have both of you on the stage.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Dr. Truppen, what is CoolSculpting?
CoolSculpting is a cryolipolysis, so we're using cooling to destroy diet and exercise resistant fat. So any pinchable fat, we can eliminate.
I love it. It's literally freezing your fat.
It is literally freezing your fat.
I love
but
that.
then physiological principles take over and those fat cells crystallize and they naturally go into a process called apoptosis. Your body just eliminates them.
Wow.
Really? Okay. So is this the same as dual sculpting? I was reading about that
So when you do dual sculpting, you freeze both sides at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little nickname, same process.
Okay, so you actually did a little work here on Matt a couple weeks. How long?
Yeah.
Jamie did.
It's
3 months ago.
Like,
3
yeah, and so this is a process. We should mention that, Janie.
Yeah.
When you're working with people, you tell people all along that this is going to take. It is a process. It takes a couple months to see the full results.
Definitely. It's about a 3-month wait before you'll see your final results.
Yeah.
And that's when we do the reveal, your before and afters.
Yeah. Well, we're going to look at my before and after coming up in a second, but we have some video of the time that I was there. So let's walk through the process of
What's going on there?
So this is me removing the CoolSculpting treatment head from the area that we worked on.
And we took
Did you
my
do
upper
dual
hip
with you?
area.
I didn't, just because of we were working on the flank, so it was a little hard to get that in the camera's angles to be able to dual sculpt. So at this point, I'm massaging the treatment area to make the treatment 97% more effective.
So this
after.
is pre-treatment.
This is post.
Oh, this is post. So did it hurt while you were doing it?
So yeah, so what they do to be
It did?
clear, like, oh no, not at all.
Oh.
Not at all, actually. So they kind of grab your fat a little bit, right? And so you saw those kinds of, the kind of plastic things, and they put it in like, almost like a little vacuum, right? Am I describing this
Absolutely.
correctly?
It's a suction cup.
Yeah, and so then you apply it to the skin, and then it just does its thing for a while.
Yeah, we
Freezes.
freeze it.
It freezes. It suctions you into the device, and then the body is cooled.
So what
There
is...
was no pain.
Well, that's good to know. But what is happening during those 3 months? If it's frozen there
So
at the time...
the cells crystallize, and about 20 to 25% max, but 22% of the cells treated will die off.
Okay.
And then your body eliminates them over 3 months. So the body has to pass the cells.
What are typical results seen from doing this? Like, how many inches are we talking? Or is that how you measure it?
Some people get a lot of it. It depends on where you're being treated. It depends on what the body part is. It depends on how many cycles you do. Many people do a second cycle.
Hey, we're
there we
looking
are.
at Matt's
There you
before
are.
and after.
No kidding. Holy moly.
Have you noticed the difference?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I actually have. I'm not even... Oh, wow. I haven't seen these. Holy cow. No kidding. Okay, no, so what did you ask me?
Do you feel like
yes.
things fit differently?
Yeah, absolutely. And Jeannie and I were talking about this is because you do have to, so one, a nurse practitioner checks you out before you even start this to make sure that you're
Absolutely. You're
okay
seen
to
by a medical professional.
Right, or Dr. Truppen. You know, people, the right person sees you. And then Janie and I, as my technician, my clinician, was working with me the whole time, and we met a couple of different times, took those before and after pictures, and so we went through this. And I even said to you was that I felt like I noticed a difference before we even took the pictures.
Right, for your final.
And
Yeah.
people
Photos.
do.
Yeah.
People
Definitely.
do. As I
Things fit.
always say, the best clients have had an area treated before, because then they come back, treat another area. Because it's so successful.
So how long will those results last? I mean, obviously, he's
Those
gonna have to do
results
some
are permanent.
maintenance.
Those results are permanent.
I want to... yeah, right?
Well, I mean, obviously,
I want
you're
to see
gonna
them
keep
again.
up.
Can we put that back up? I can't believe that. Wow.
There you go.
There you are.
Kidding.
So you won't regrow new fat cells in those areas. Those fat cells that we killed are gone.
Wow.
Really?
People do ask what happens if they gain weight. If you gain weight, all your fat cells that you have take on a little extra tissue, but you maintain that contour. So
Yeah.
the result is permanent. And obviously, if you keep your weight stable,
It could be even
that's
better.
more ideal.
Janie, how typical, really quick, because we're almost out of time, but how typical are my results from the work that we did? How typical is what I experienced to what some of your other clients say?
You've got very typical results, the 20 to 25% reduction in the treatment area.
Wow, and
Yeah.
Dr. Turpin, you can go back if you feel like you're not getting the right thing.
Well,
you can ask.
many people will do more than one treatment cycle, so the most important step really is to come for a consultation. And you get measured, and
That's
we give you...
complimentary.
And that's complimentary.
Yes. Okay.
And people get measured, and we talk about what areas bother them. And being a physician, I like to delve into nutritional strategies and
Of
things
course.
that can help you
Yeah.
stay fit.
Because
Okay.
this is a way to help you and to get you on pace or get you to where you want to be, but you have to commit to that too and staying on that. So you have a lunch and learn real quick. Tell me about that.
We do on January 19th. It's Lunch and Learn. We'll be explaining a lot more about the physiology and the treatment areas in depth.
All right. Well, there's the information on your screen, which we'll connect you with after today's show. Thank you so much.
If you
We'll be
can
back.
pitch that, it can go.
Yeah.